Hello, vinyl community. This is Chris Profi, Musically Obsessed. I'm going to do something completely different today. I just got back a little while ago from a favorite record store of mine, and I picked up this little beauty, Yessongs. Now, this came out in 1973. I'm a huge Yes fan, and I had this on CD, but I've been wanting to get it on vinyl for a while. And the first thing I noticed about this was that there was very little ring wear. And I've noticed a lot of versions of this album have a lot of ring wear on the front. But as you can see, it's pretty clean, okay? This was the back cover. And, while I was there at the record store, that's the first thing I saw. And then, I opened it up just to check out if it had all the inners in it. And it did. Well, first of all, if you've never seen this triple album before, it opens up into the beautiful landscapes. And I know my video right now is not going to do this justice, but this is the triple album. And when I opened it up, I noticed too that it had the original inner sleeves in it that look like this. Okay. And then I looked at the actual vinyl and it looks near mint, almost brand new, like it was maybe played once. And I picked it up for 15 bucks, which I thought was a steal. I looked it up on Discogs, looks like somebody's selling it for double that. And not even in the condition that this is in. So I got this baby home though, cleaned it on my nitty gritty. And I said, how am I gonna store this triple vinyl album? So I figured I'd do a video on that today on how I store this triple album. The only other triple album I have is by Wings Over America. But, I looked on YouTube and there's really not many videos about storing triple albums and the best way to do it. So I'll show you my way, and I'd be interested to know how you store your triple albums or what you think of my way. So first of all, let me start from the beginning here. I use Sleeve City outer sleeves. And I know there's a bunch of different, outer sleeves out there. I'm very happy with Sleeve City. I feel like it fits my single albums well, it fits my double albums well, and I'll show you it can fit a triple album as well, too. I use the MoFi inner sleeves, the anti-static. I love these. And that's what I use to store my records. But the thing is, how in the world do you fit all this into a triple album? So let me show you what I do. First of all, what I did is I took all the records out and I cleaned them first on my nitty gritty. And then I put them into the MoFi sleeves, okay? And then what I do in this beautiful Roger Dean album cover is I put all the inner sleeves back into the record because I don't want to put the record back into the inner sleeves because of course it's going to get dirty, and we all know with paper sleeves it could get scratched up. So once I cleaned it, it went into the MoFi sleeve, but I want to keep these custom inners and I'll just put those back in, okay? So at this point, there are actually no records in here, just the original inner sleeves. And also this album happens to come with, where is it? Oh, it's right in here. This album also comes with a color booklet. So that goes back in as well, okay? So now, how do I put this puzzle together? Well, what I do usually is, well, not usually, but what I did with the Wings album is I took the third record, which is right here, and I tucked that third record inside the inner flap, okay? Now, this, of course, is facing up. So when I put this record in, I want to put it sideways so the dust doesn't get into it, okay? So that's the first thing that I do. And I kind of just, gently tuck it inside there and, it's like that. Then what I do is I take my album that has the third vinyl in there, and I now tuck it into my outer sleeve. Okay, and this is sometimes difficult to do with a triple, but I find that these Sleeve City sleeves work really well. So far, I've got the third album tucked inside of here in the MoFi sleeve. And now I have this back area. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the other two albums, Volume 1 and Volume 2, and I'm going to tuck those gently behind here. And again, it's open here, so I don't want to have that opening on the top. I want to turn that, tuck it in the back, just like that. Gently, gently. And then tuck Volume 1 in the back as well. Right over Volume 2. Oh. I had the opening the wrong way. Just like this. Okay. So now you've got Yessongs with Volume 1 and Volume 2 in the back. And then Volume 3 is tucked inside. All the original inner sleeves are inside of here. The original booklet is inside of here. And all the albums are in the MoFi sleeves. So this, I feel, is pretty safe now from dust, debris, fingerprints, any other damage that could occur. So that's how I store a triple album. I'd be interested to know your thoughts, and if you have any triple albums, how you store them. All right, so looking forward to hearing from you. Have a good night.